All right, welcome back to the Department of Nerds podcast.
That was Dalton's vibrator.
No, that was my
That
dryer,
was the
because my
laundry.
dryer's like 9 million years old. You saw my stackable washer and dryer, Omar, from 1993.
Yes, I did.
Yep, that was it. It means my
Is it
sheets are done.
One of those closet ones? Like you open the closet and it's mounted on the wall?
I could put a door in front of it.
But
All right, so we are on our third episode of the MCU process. We are finishing phase 1 with the Avengers 1 review / Easter egg hunt. There are not many Easter eggs in this movie. It gives us a couple hints at a few different things moving forward, but also a couple of throwback here and there, and a bunch of references throughout the movie referencing other movies.
all of them.
So this closes out phase 1. We see everybody come together. They meet up because Loki's back with the Tesseract. Now, here's the only thing I didn't like about this movie is it picks up right after Thor. And at the end of Thor 1, we saw Loki reappear in the basement of the S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters. But at the end of Thor, before the credits, he just fell into a black hole. So my question is, where did he go? How did he link up with Thanos? This, that, and the third. What happened?
Time travel.
You... Jesus Christ. We're weeks away from that.
Are we
Not with
though?
time travel.
Are we though?
Oh my God.
Because in Endgame they do use time travel.
Yes, but I
To
was
go back
reading somewhere, and this is something I want to talk about when we get to the Endgame episode, but I read somewhere that when Bruce explained it, it doesn't change the past. It just changes your future. Where your current past, like if you go back, your past is still your past. It just creates alternate timelines that don't coincide.
As part of a multiverse?
Yes, but if this is our timeline, how do the alternate timelines connect to all this when it hasn't happened yet based on the movies that have been put out?
Time travel.
First off, fuck you guys. Second off, that's a terrible explanation. We could dive deep into that when we get to our Infinity War Endgame episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
We can get there right now if you wanted to.
No, don't.
We could, by way of time travel.
No. So anyway, one thing I didn't like about this movie was Hawkeye was under mind control most of the movie. I did not like that.
Yeah, he needed a fucking high-speed pleb to do his work.
I get it, but I didn't like it.
Well, it's not all about you, Dave.
I'm just
Why-
saying my opinions. I don't give a
Why
fuck.
didn't you like it, Dave?
Because it's Hawkeye. He's one of the Avengers. We need him part of the team. Like, I get it.
He's like the 6th coolest Avenger. Maybe 4th after Ronan. But come on. Let's be real.
I think he's cooler. I think he's cooler than a couple of them.
Was he really a major factor in New York?
Kinda.
Oh,
And,
okay. I'm gonna look over here. Boom. Oh, wow. You took out 2 of them. All right.
Well, he did shoot the arrow that got Loki off the thing where he went and fought Hulk and kept him in Avengers Tower for the rest of the movie.
Eh.
So, fuck
I don't
you.
agree with you. Fuck me. Fuck you.
What do you mean you don't agree with me? That's what happened.
It's an opinion.
It was literal fact. Oh, Jesus fuck. All right, so Easter egg number 1.
Okay.
In the beginning of the film, we see the S.H.I.E.L.D. sign. I hope you step on Legos in your bare feet, you son of a bitch.
I hope your sock is slightly turned.
What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, dude, this was every day in the Army.
We don't like to actually wish ill will or actual injury on people, just mild inconveniences that are so annoying.
Mild inconveniences are terrible.
They're the worst.
So,
Your sock gets turned in your shoe, you're stuck like that for the rest of the day.
Unless you take your shoe off.
Yeah, but who's got that kind of time?
What you do right now?
Well, yeah, I'm not even wearing socks.
Black Widow
Me either.
Taskmaster.
Oh
Yes.
my. Anyway, we see a sign at Shield HQ that says Project Pegasus. We're shadowing or post shadowing. I don't fucking know, but it's
Pre-shadow. Well,
post shadowing because they hadn't made the Captain Marvel movie yet, but it's set before Avengers 1.
it doesn't match.
But it does match. Just not yet.
Time travel.
So anyway, apparently it is a highly guarded secret garnered by S.H.I.E.L.D. in which they contain major villains and threats in a lockdown prison. That is apparently what Project Pegasus is.
Was that like the icebox?
Apparently. But in the movies, that's not what it is.
Black Tom.
So, Easter egg number 2. Do you remember when Odin in Thor, he said he has eyes and spies everywhere?
Yes.
You ever heard the phrase Great Odin's Raven?
Yes.
Those are his eyes and spies. When Thor takes Loki and they're on the cliffs in Avengers 1 while Captain America and Iron Man and Thor are fighting down below, when they first get to the cliffs, 2 crows fly by. Those are the eyes and ears of Odin.
Interesting.
Very. What do you guys think about that? Thoughts?
Well,
Anything?
I
Something
mean, the
to make
first
this
thing,
episode go more than 15 minutes?
the first thing you said that reminded me was Ron Burgundy saying "Great" or Odin's Ravens, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. I mean, do we see Ravens anywhere else? Do we know where they're at? Are they in any other movies? Have we confirmed this? Is
They're
it
in
pending or
Thor.
back? Huh?
They're in Thor.
Besides that,
No.
we're not talking about Thor. We're talking about Avengers.
There's also a tease for Ant-Man. Fuck you, Omar. Why? Why do you guys want to do it? You guys are dicks. Don't
Yeah,
even. I see what you're doing, Dalton. Don't fucking do it. All right. So Easter egg number 3. There's an Ant-Man tease.
Pim Particle or Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
Okay.
So it was just a nod to. You're a son of a bitch. You know that. So you remember when Nick Fury kept telling Loki about the ant and the boot reference?
Yes.
An ant doesn't have a quarrel with a boot, and then he says, ant, boot. That's a throwback or a nod to Ant-Man, who was a founding member of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Avengers comics, which, in this MCU, Hank Pym was one of the founding members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He was, yes.
And he was Ant-Man.
Yes.
Yes, that was the point.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
I fucking can't.
I'm actually smart, believe it or not.
So do you remember in the beginning when we first see Iron Man and Agent Coulson shows up and he says, "You've reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark, blah, blah,
Yes.
blah." That is a nod to what Tony Stark uses in the comics as life model decoys.
Yes.
A little comic reference there for you.
I did not know that.
Yep.
That one I did know.
And then we see Stan Lee's cameo as he's doing an interview. As he's doing an interview after the Battle of New York.
Oh, that was the one where he was playing chess, right?
Yeah, and he says superheroes in
Yeah.
New York. Unbelievable. The other Easter egg was the... Can we please?
No.
No, we can't.
The other one was at the end of the movie when Pepper and Tony are sitting in the tower and they're going over the schematics for the next building. Those are schematics for the HQ we see in Age of Ultron.
See, I don't think so, because shut up. But he has a little hologram table, and he does this, and it comes up, and it's that tower.
And he swipes it away. And it makes a shorter building, which is the building that Thanos blows up in Endgame.
He doesn't blow it up. He just, puts the spaceship through it.
And then he shot like thousands of fucking rockets at it, and you see it literally crumble to the ground.
It was already destroyed.
Oh my.
We're not talking about Endgame, Dave.
All right, Dalton.
Or maybe we are.
Don't.
How would we do that?
I hate you.
Time travel.
I hate you.
Thank you.
You guys are dicks. Did you also notice when Tony was doing his homework, you see clips from the actual Incredible Hulk movie where they were on the college campus and he was, yeah.
Isn't that what Coulson brought him? And he brought it up? Or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. When Coulson leaves Stark Tower, Project 42, did anybody see anything about that?
Mm-mm.
So when Coulson leaves Stark Tower, he also leaves behind several files for Stark to study relating to the destruction of Project Pegasus. If you look closely, you can see one of them that's slapped with designation 42. And is this the answer to life, universe, and everything? No, it's actually a reference to Marvel's infamous hero versus hero comic throwdown, Civil War. Which, Project 42, the Raft Prison.
Oh.
Yes.
Which is where Black Widow shows up afterwards to break out Captain America, isn't it?
In the comics, yes.
Oh, I was thinking about the underwater prison.
That's what I'm talking about. In the movie, that's when Captain America
okay.
showed up to break out everybody else that helped him at the airport.
Yeah, that's what I meant. One of those. I don't know.
Yeah. We've already talked about the Ravens. Let's see. So the Hulk suicide attempt. Do you remember when he said he ate a bullet and the other guy spit it out?
Yep.
So Mark Ruffalo's version of Bruce Banner is a haunted guy, and it's no wonder because the creature doing the haunting isn't the Hulk, it's the ghost of Hulk's past, Edward Norton. In one of the most memorable bits of dialogue from the movie, Banner says that he tried to kill himself, but the other guy spit the bullet out. It's not just a pithy bit of writing. What the fuck? Oh, apparently that actually... Okay, so I didn't know this. There's a deleted scene where Edward Norton puts a bullet in his brain or in his face and Hulk spits it out. They actually did a scene. I'm going to have to go check that the fuck out. That's pretty legit.
I think Dalton's doing that for us right now.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah. It's a real thing. Yeah, he's like on a mountaintop and goes to do it, and
Holy shit.
Hulk comes out, has holding the gun in the Hulk hand, and then yeah.
Okay.
They should have put that in there.
All right. That's kind of... That would have been a cool post-credit scene.
Yeah. That would have helped out with that.
That would have made everything make a lot more sense.
Yeah, but if they did it...
I mean, not really. It
wouldn't make any sense because at the end of Incredible Hulk, it shows him kind of learning to take control of it.
Yeah, but obviously he didn't have control of it there.
Yeah, but why would they use that then as a post-credit scene?
True.
He just got control of it. Why would they use that scene as a post-credits?
Could have been a big credit
I just learned how to control it. Let me kill myself. What?
Could have been a big credit scene.
Still, he just learned how to control it. Why would he then kill himself?
No, you're not.
That's what I'm saying. So you remember at the end of the Incredible Hulk where he sits there and you see him controlling it? That can be the very end credit scene. After they do the whole, here's the main cast, here's the title, and then you do the mid-credit scene, that could have been the mid-credit scene.
And then do that at I guess.
Yeah. Lou Ferrigno was actually in the Avengers.
He was a security guard, wasn't he?
No, that was in Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
They used Lou Ferrigno so whenever the Hulk screams, they used him for the screams. Mark Ruffalo did the voice of the Hulk when he did Puny God, stuff like that. But whenever they did any Hulk screams, they used Lou Ferrigno.
Huh.
Let's see. So there was apparently an unofficial Marvel DC crossover.
That's illegal.
Marvel and DC Comics have had a long rivalry, so while crossovers between the two companies have happened, they are pretty rare. But while you shouldn't expect to see the Avengers meet Justice League on a big screen anytime soon, the Avengers have already met one of the Teen Titans. Yep, the waitress at the end of the film who has those nice things to say about Captain America, well, that's Ashley Johnson, who is known in some circles as Chrissy Seaver from Growing Pains, but in other circles, the voice behind the animated version of Teen Titans character Terra.
I don't know.
So it's not really a crossover. They just used the same person who did the voice acting. Well, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, it's a little blonde girl who Beast Boy gets with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the other one. And it's the last one that I've got. What happens in Budapest stays in Budapest.
What happened in Budapest? Give us a fucking origin story for old boy, and then it comes into Budapest.
During the fight scene at the end of the film, Hawkeye and Scarlett Johansson find themselves fighting back-to-back against an overwhelming number of enemies. Instead of being worried, though, they take the time to reminisce about a previous mission in Budapest.
Which you do get to see briefly.
If you were looking closely enough, though, you might have noticed this fight scene sequence bore a strong resemblance in an earlier scene of Hawkeye and Black Widow fighting back-to-back. It was only on screen for a few seconds, but if you rewind the movie an hour or so, you'll see a clip playing on a monitor on the SHIELD helicarrier where they were fighting a legion of unseen assailants.
They're like in
basically a busted down building or some shit.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so.
Still need to see Budapest.
Yeah, I would like to see, at some point, I'd like to see that.
All I'm saying is it matches up to the point where, his kids aren't going to be old enough and whatnot. They're not even going to be born at that point. He might not even be married. Who knows? So, I mean, a little fucking...
Maybe not in Budapest.
I hope in Budapest.
Anyway.
They thought they were going to die, so...
They fuck. And she can't have... She's bulletproof, so you know what happens.
It's true. She got a permanent vest on. That was her graduation ceremony from the Red Room.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Sterilization. That's what she said. Hey, that's what she said.
Literally.
Oh, also, so you remember at the end where Tony Stark says, "Hey, let's go to
Shawarma."
So you remember when he's about to go find the nuke and he's getting attacked on the streets? Mm-hmm. There's a shawarma right there, and that's where he saw it.
There's also something at post-credit scene, too, where they're eating shawarma,
Yes.
It was with Cap, or who was it? Was somebody, because they.
It was all of them.
All of them.
It was all 6 of them sitting there.
No. There was something wrong with one of the actors. Like,
Oh, Mark Ruffalo, he was choking on the food.
I don't know if that was it or not.
I do remember that. He was like trying to like eat and breathe. While you're looking for that, there is also something very funny in this. Right next to the shawarma, after everything's been destroyed in New York, it's sitting right next to a farmer's insurance agent. We are farmers. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
that's
dun.
what it was. Because Shawarma was basically filmed right before it came out, and Chris Evans had a beard from filming Snowpiercer, and he had to keep hiding it and shit like that. That's what it was.
Oh,
Made him
okay.
see his actual face and sat where he sat.
Got it.
So.
Got it.
Snowpiercer. Oh, that was that really bad
That movie was good.
train movie thing.
Yeah, they're actually coming out with a series of it now.
Yeah, that really wasn't that good. It was kind of bad.
I liked it.
It's kind of bad.
Yeah, so I found another Easter egg where it shows a GIF of the actual Avengers plan for upstate New York. And it shows when they're talking about rebuilding the tower, you see plans for the individual Avengers sections.
Ooh.
And it's got one for each Avenger.
But Vision doesn't like doors.
Well, Vision's not a thing yet. Let's see. When Hulk is transforming, he falls down. When they fall down after Hawkeye blows up the engine and he transforms for the first time, he lands on a label on a walkway that says "Warning: Contents under pressure."
Yeah.
Yep. So you know the janitor that asked Banner if he's an alien
Yeah.
when he falls down into that building?
Yes.
That guy is also in the movie Alien.
I remember reading about that one.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny.
So funny.
Uh-huh.
There's another nod to the comics.
I mean, isn't that like the whole movie?
Well, I don't know if you caught it, but at the end when you see Thanos for the first time.
Where he's super purple?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what his little lackey says to him?
Oh, it's like courting it's like courting death, and he smiles
To go after the humans is to court death.
death.
So, in the comics, Dalton, I don't know if you know this,
Probably not.
when he goes after the Infinity Stones,
yeah.
he actually courts death.
Yeah. Because
That's why he's
in the
doing
comics
it.
as well, Deadpool,
Yep.
he said he won't fuck her till he dies or something like that, and then he makes him invincible or can't. I don't know, what was it?
Thanos is the one that makes Deadpool not be able to die.
That's
So
what it
that
was.
he-
So
So
therefore
that
he
he
can't.
can, so that he can never see death.
Yep.
Well, not see him, but
Well,
Boy,
you know.
jealousy's a motherfucker, isn't
Yeah.
it?
what you shaking your what's this about? Huh? You got a beer? I don't get it.
no, shaking my head at Thanos being basically a little bitch.
Petty
He's
ass
jealous.
bitch.
Like
He
that's
doesn't
what
want
he
anybody to
was.
fuck his lady.
Well, would you?
If Deadpool could get her, guess what? She ain't yours.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you remember in when they're in the lab, Tony and Bruce, they're in the lab, and Tony basically says that much gamma should have killed you,
Mhm.
and how the Hulk saved your life. If you look closely enough at the reflection of Banner in that glass, you see a shrouded image of Hulk.
Hmm.
Do
I'm
you
just-
though?
Huh?
I don't.
Do you though?
I'm looking at it right now.
No, you're looking at the actual movie right now, or you're looking at a picture that someone put up of the movie.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to go back and look for the clip. I'm not going to do it right now. We're doing a fucking show.
oh yeah, we are.
That much gamma exposure
I don't see
should have
it.
killed you. That much gamma
I'm
exposure
watching it.
should have killed you. That much gamma exposure
Oh shit!
should have
Yeah,
killed
you can. It looks like it doesn't look like his Hulk. It looks like Edward Norton's Hulk.
That much gamma
Are you
exposure
talking about whenever they're talking
should have
through
killed
the
you.
computer screen, the transparent
That's
one?
it. That where one is on each side. Yes.
That much gamma
Yeah, you
exposure
can just because his head
should have
moves,
killed you.
and you can. That's when you can see it. Yeah, I see it.
Obviously, we saw the Black Sabbath shirt that Tony was wearing.
Yep.
Because Iron Man.
And because Tony.
Yeah. The Shield worker playing what was that? Space Invaders.
Mm-hmm.
Foreshadows what's about to happen in the movie.
He didn't think we would notice, but we did.
Let's see. One of Coulson's trading card is the real life cover of the first ever Captain America comic book.
I knew that one.
Then you see the footage of Black Widow and Hawkeye fighting in Budapest. We've already seen that, and that is all the Easter eggs that I've got.
I wonder if they're fighting this before or after they fucked.
I'd say after.
I don't think they ever did.
Or it could have been a spur of the moment, like your adrenaline's pumping and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you just need to fuck something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I had that a few days ago. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on an adrenaline high for like 3 hours, and I'm like, oh god,
Oh, this is kind of far fetched. This is from Thor. So I'm looking at this, and it looks kind of fucked up, and it looks like it's very fan made, but could also be a thing. If you look back when they're doing the thermal scanning of Thor's hammer, and they got the doctors in there looking, there's a circle around the hammer, and it looks like the Avengers symbol.
that's a long shot.
It is a long shot.
That's just, I don't know.
It is a long shot. I'm not buying it, but it's there.
Nah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
So is it time?
Um,
Time travel?
Not yet. Not yet. Oh, anybody catch when Tony Stark says Earth's mightiest heroes?
I mean, I remember him saying it.
Well, that's what the Avengers are called in the comics.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you haven't realized, I haven't read a lot of the comics.
When is it that he says? Does he say when he's talking to
So Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting his bands on.
Yeah. That's exactly when he says it.
Do you want a drink? I want to have one. I have an arm.
All right. So is it time?
4?
Random celebrities.
Oh fuck.
Random celebrity generator time. Yay.
All right, so these ones are going to suck. I ain't going to lie.
Oh, God.
Great.
Omar, you get Sofia Vergara.
Gara.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I
Who
know
the
she.
fuck is that?
You'd know her. She's married to Deathstroke. Actor who played Joe Montalegio or something.
Yeah, she's in Modern Family, but I know.
Oh, she plays the mom in Modern Family?
Yes.
Sophia what?
Vergara.
Dave,
Yeah.
you have Antonio Banderas.
Oh, you.
Antonio Banderas, huh?
I don't. No, it's got to be all these people. They're not actors.
I already got one for you, Omar, for yours, but I'll wait. See, Antonio Banderas, who the fuck did he play?
I'll take. Okay, y'all need to pull this up and give me one because I don't want to take one and you guys think, oh, that's fucking,
Pick one.
I'll take Daniel Radcliffe. I think that's a hard one.
That's what she said.
That is what you said. Not to me.
Sofia Vergara.
All right, I got one for Antonio Banderas.
Okay.
Robbie Reyes' version of Ghost Rider.
All right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Dave, you're shaking your table. You need to stop.
So Omar, yours. I have one idea, but it's kind of one I've already used.
Use it.
Elektra.
That could be an interesting one.
Dalton, yours is kind of tough.
I want to say Scott
actually,
he looks young, but
you know what? He's still kind of young, and he's actually in way better shape than we thought.
I was also thinking Nightwing.
That could be good, but I was also thinking Union Jack.
I gotta.
Or Captain Britain.
Captain Britain. It's nah.
It's just an idea.
I mean, he'd have to. I don't even think he could be Union Jack. Because dude, he's like my height.
Sofia Vergara is hard to pick because she has a very obvious accent.
She does. I mean, it doesn't have to be strictly DC and Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. So Daniel Radcliffe is only 5'5". I'm 5'8". So he
okay.
You're 5'7".
Hugh Jackman's 6'1" and Wolverine's 5'5".
Yeah, but Hugh Jackman's not 5'5".
Right, but Wolverine's supposed to be.
Nobody wants to see a short actor. That's why they give Tom Cruise, 8-inch heels and shit.
What?
They give Tom Cruise, extra shit in his shoes to make him taller while he's on screen when they're not showing his feet. And, different camera view, because he's shorter than I am.
I did not know that.
That's what they did with old boy from Harry Potter, Hagrid. He's only 6'1", 6'2" in real life.
All right, I'll say no. She doesn't have the right color hair, but they could change that. If it wasn't for her accent, and if I'm going strictly on the physical aspect of how she looks, Sofia Vergara as Poison Ivy.
Ooh. She's got the look. The accent would be the only thing.
Yeah, she's got just the look in general, the whole being sultry
and I was
thing.
thinking that earlier, but what stopped me was the accent.
Yeah, then that's the accent is the one that I'm like, it wouldn't work. I was trying to think of that's really it. I mean, unless they did some random ass version.
Or what about Viper? Because I'm pretty sure Viper, I don't remember much from the comics, but I know the actress they got to play her in Wolverine was Russian.
If she didn't have the accent, Jean Grey.
Hey, so I googled Daniel
Jubilee
Radcliffe superhero. Who the fuck is Moon Knight? Because apparently he's in talks for it.
Oh, who's in talks for it?
Daniel Radcliffe, because you type in Daniel Radcliffe Moonlight or Daniel Radcliffe superhero and go to images, it's the only fucking thing on there of him.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I don't either.
Moon Knight's a rich guy.
I can see him as Todd Grayson.
Moon Knight is basically the Batman of the Marvel Universe. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't see Daniel Radcliffe as Moon Knight.
No.
Oh, well, that's because one that came up. So the first thing that comes up is Daniel Radcliffe cast as Marvel's newest superhero from an article on April 1st.
There's even an image of him as Wolverine.
That was going on for a while. That started to make me mad.
Well, here's the thing. If he could get past the whole
Harry Potter thing,
which
Can't.
can't.
I could see him as Robin.
See, I could see him as was not Dick Grayson. I could see him as that Robin.
I think. Oh, actually, so he has another movie, some movie coming out where he wakes up and he has fucking guns bolted to his hands.
Of course he does.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but depending on how that one works out, if he can get rid of the little kid aspect, because no matter what happens for forever essentially, until he plays a role really well that's not childlike, people are always going to see Harry Potter.
I mean, he had that one movie. It's like where he was the devil. Like he grew the horns and shit. You know what I'm talking about? It was like right after the final Harry Potter. That was actually a decent movie. It was kind of like a thriller. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. It was a little different.
So I found a list. I found a list of 7 Marvel characters that Daniel Radcliffe should play.
All right.
Let's see. What was number 7? Number 7 was Quasar.
I'll see it.
Number 6 was Mojo.
Mojo Jojo.
No, not that Mojo.
Oh.
Number 5 was Union Jack.
I don't see it.
Number 4, Legion.
Legion. Who's that?
Yep. It's the son of Professor X. Another one is an alternate universe Ben Ulrich, which was the paper reporter from Daredevil.
So they're basically saying that he can't be a real superhero. He has to take these off-brands.
Well, they've even got him. They've even got one, which actually I kind of think this would be even better fitting. Hannibal King.
As in Blade?
Yep.
I can see that.
No.
I don't know why, but older Daniel Radcliffe kind of reminds me of a PG-13 Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Well, that would fit in the MCU.
I know. He reminds me of a PG-13 Ryan Reynolds.
So why not?
I just don't see him gaining 50 pounds, 40 pounds to be,
He's
stocky.
already bulked up.
He did?
For some of his other movies, yeah.
He's skinny. He's like, oh God.
Yeah, go and look up Daniel Radcliffe shirtless and let someone find your internet.
If you're going to talk about that, Hollywood will bulk people up. Look at what it did to the dude from, what's his name? The fuck's his name?
Dude, I can see his fucking shoulder bones.
Shit. All right. Look what it did for fucking Chadwick Boseman.
Yo, look at Kumail Nanjiani.
How many syllables are in those names?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But
who's he?
This motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you see the concept, the photo shoot he did as Wolverine?
Who?
That guy.
That guy?
Oh,
No.
dude, look it up right now. It actually looks pretty good.
Well, here's the thing. He was a skinny, flabby guy. Really.
Yeah.
But he's like 6'2".
Yeah, but he's a skinny, flabby guy, right? And
he's
then
in the Eternals.
And Marvel did that.
I'm aware.
They'll put people through workout programs and be like, all right, we want you, but we just need to work on the physical aspect, and they're done.
Yeah, you could find anybody as long as they can do the physical shit.
Hey, go look him up as Wolverine. He did a photo shoot of like 10 different superheroes, and Wolverine was the best.
Who? That guy?
Jami Jajimi. I don't know.
Jami Jajimi? Let me look that up. Let me see if that works. Johnny
Jajimi.
Jami. Shut up.
What was his name, Omar?
Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, Johnny boy.
All right. I'll look it up.
There you go.
Holy shit, snacks.
Yeah, see? He actually kind of pulled it off.
Kind of. I don't like what they did with the hair, but
No, it's like exaggerated comic book over the top.
that could. I mean, I could see it. Which actually, I don't think they actually did that. I think they just photoshopped his head on.
No, that's real.
Is it?
That's not real. Look, just
looks like it was a Men's Health
yeah
photo shoot thing.
Just look up Kanjami Johnny Boy on fucking shirtless like you told me to do.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
I can see that. So did we decide on? So we got mine, we got yours. Did we decide what Daniel Radcliffe's gonna play?
Here's the thing. I would love to see Daniel Radcliffe play a villain.
That would be good. Who's a good British villain?
They're all taken already.
Let's see here. Oh, he could play Mr. Sinister.
You'd have to bulk up a lot.
Or he could play Toad.
Oh, he'd be good, Toad. He's already short and shit. I don't know, man. I don't even remember the guy's name.
Ray Park. It was the same guy who played Darth Maul.
I'm well aware. But I don't know. Once again, I don't know if I can get away from that.
Why?
I don't know.
All right. Whatever. I think if he bulks up enough, which, as you can see with fucking Kamal,
Oh, Johnny.
Najami, you can bulk up in Hollywood. Just an idea. What do you guys think?
Holy shit.
What?
I'm sorry, personal matter.
What?
I bought something for that gun, and it charged me 3 fucking times.
Yeah. Got him, coach.
So I went to order a pizza, and it's like denied. I'm like, why?
That's no bueno.
Nope. So I want to call them here in a minute.
That is no bueno. Yeah, that's all I got for that.
I mean, I think you're right. If you haven't played one of the Robins, I could see him play one of the Robins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I got.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us. We will see you next time with other fucking comic book movie talk or something. I don't even fucking know.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.